left-hand side of the fairway and the out of bounds is way on the right, you're probably going to be okay.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say? What do you visualize when you're hitting your shots?
Do you know what? It's funny you say that because recently, the last few days, I figured out something that's brought back a lot of golf from a young age. So what I mean is, I was a better ball striker and a better putter when I was younger, like 17 years old.
Yep.
Better than I was now, and I brought it back.
Why no fear?
The last few days.
No fear?
A bit of no fear. Well, no, there's definitely still fear there.
Yeah.
Lack of confidence. It's been 5 years of terrible golf.
Yeah.
Where I've been unhappy. I've played some good rounds, but I've been unhappy. But yeah, so visualising, that's a big key one for it.
Yeah.
So most of the time, to be comfortable, I visualise a straight or a small fade for any shot whatsoever. You've got to see and feel the shot.
You obviously have to be good enough to do that, though.
Well, yeah, but you can kind of feel what's good and what's not. So you just play with what you have.
Yep.
And that's me most of the time. Most shots, I feel a small fade or a bigger fade, a straight shot.
Yep.
I can play a draw on demand. I can, definitely. But it's not as controllable as that. Low, high, how do you see that ball flying? And putting is exactly the same. Now, I'll go over that in a minute if you ask.
Absolutely, we will be asking. So you've got your visualization, you've got your deep breaths,
you feel that shot. Play,
and you've got your breaths.
Yeah.
And the other one for me is to swing now. Like as you line up with the ball, it's I think some people call it a wiggle or a waggle.
Yeah.
You know, like especially with the woods
Garcia,
and the So especially with the woods and the driver. Now I used to do it, but I'm bringing it back. But I'm also bringing it into my irons as well, and it seemed to be working. You know, it seems to be like, it feels better when you do that, and then you actually hit the shot, and then it works.
Yeah.
Whereas, before that, you just hit the ball, and it, can feel whatever way it does because you're not flowing.
You're quite tense. You just sat there waiting for the swing. I still do that now. There's times where I forget, but a pre-shot routine that will hopefully relax your mind, relax your body. You'll help visualize the shot, and you'll feel that. So when you're saying practice swings, you need to feel what you're trying to play, but not just that. If you're working on something at the moment, you need to make sure you feel what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
During that practice swing, and just execute. Just go down and execute it.
Yeah.
You've got more.
Well, the next one is commit, isn't it?
Yeah.
When you're going to execute, as you said on one of our titles, just effing hit the thing.
Just effing hit it.
Do you know what I mean? But you have to, don't you? You have to commit, because 100%. If you're not committed to that shot, that's when you duff. That's when you top.
And you're not going to play the shot. You know what it feels like from experience, from practice, from but multiple executions, should I say, of the correct way. And if you don't do it, it ain't going to work, is it? You're just not going to play the shot.
Exactly.
So you've got to give it.
It's just it's you have to commit to that shot.
Yeah.
You really do have to commit to that shot, or it's going to go wrong, and it's going to bite you on the ass.
So the pre-shot routine, there's no set one for you. It's just, for all of us, take a deep breath, relax your muscles, see and feel the shot.
Yep.
And then during your practice swings, feel what you're working on. What you know that makes it a decent shot.
So then,
I'm feeling a few at the minute. It's good.
Have you?
Yeah, really
good. So you've brought this back into your game as well.
I cannot believe it.
It's just nuts, though, isn't it?
It's been a long time. Trust me.
But
it
improves like your overall game, doesn't it?
Yeah. It boosts your bloody life, makes you feel better about yourself.
Exactly.
Especially a pro golfer, and I'm not happy with how I've been playing for the last 5 years. But no, I'm striking it good.
Quality.
Like it's very different.
So pot-wise, potting, what would you do the same again, you visualise where you want to hit the ball, you take a deep breath just before you hit it.
Yeah.
And then what? Do you have your practice swings as well? Do you
everything. Just going off that, I've been reading a book again, and the book I read a few years ago, and
it wasn't Jack and Jill, was it?
Jack and Jill, it was,
Jack and Jill went up the hill.
Yeah.
To fetch a pill of water.
Yeah.
How did you get on with that? Did you get to page 3?
Yeah, there's some nice colours on there.
Oh, good.
It
good.
gives you a nice crayon that says colour here with pink, and this one, great. But it's Carl Morris. I've never mentioned him, have I?
No, I don't think you have. No.
Carl Morris and Gary Nickel.
Okay.
Those two are two PJ pros with a wealth of knowledge. 60 years plus between them.
Yep.
and both work well on the mind of golf. Amazing coaches, work with some of the best players in the world, major winners. And in this book, they talk about, it's called The Lost Art of Putting.
Okay.
Fantastic book. If you see it on Amazon, buy it. It's well worth it.
Lost Art of Putting.
And it talks you through putting and how to be more like when you were a kid. When you'd look, you'd see where the ball would roll over. You'd see the angle the ball's going to fly in the hole. Then you'd work your way back, and from there, I'm putting better already. And I started reading it again a few days ago.
That's quite cool.
Putting's like when I was a kid.
Oh, here we go.
And I admitted it when I was a teenager.
Yeah, folks, he still hasn't booked our game of golf in.
But the one thing I will say is it's not always straight though. I'm getting a cracking strike behind it, but there goes the inconsistency. But it feels good.
You need to get your putting mat out.
I haven't got one.
You had it in the shop, yeah.
It work, yeah. Get that out, yeah.
Yeah, you need to get it back out.
Yeah, I'm in a good place golf-wise. Just need to practice.
Good. Well, we're going to go out soon, aren't we? Because you now owe me a round, given the bet.
I owe you a round.
There we go. I don't even owe you breakfast. Oh, yeah.
Your breakfast is a piece of toast.
Well, yeah, I don't owe you the breakfast, so it's fine. I'll even have breakfast before I go.
I forgot the bet. The bet was...
That was the bet.
Someone would buy breakfast.
Yeah. That was me.
Oh, so you were buying me breakfast. I was doing the round of golf.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Well, you get rounds of golf free.
I do.
Well, so there you go.
Sorted.
So where are we going, Luke?
Where are we going?
Where are we going to go?
Well, we're local. We're going local, aren't we?
We go local.
We'll go to. We'll try to go to Stockport Golf Club.
Nice.
Now, Stockport Golf Club is a fantastic golf club, and I'm sure people have heard some drama recently in the Rick Shields podcast and on Twitter. And I saw it the second they posted it.
What happened? Do tell.
Have you not heard this?
No, I haven't heard this.
Rick's made a video about it, like a genuine video about Stockport Golf Club.
Really?
Yeah, why? I was there for 4 years, had a fantastic time.
Okay.
It is different.
Yep.
The course is in great nick. It's always improving. And it's very traditional in some ways.
It's always in very good nick, though, the course, isn't it?
It's fantastic.
Like,
great green staff. They've got the money to spend.
Yep.
And my old boss, Gary, he's now moved on to Dunham Forest.
Yep.
A great pro and a great pro coming in as well, which I'm sure you know.
Yep, I do. Yep, our pro. Yep.
Yeah, so we're...
well done, Jamie.
It's in a great place. But yeah, so there was a tweet put out.
Okay.
On an unofficial Twitter page of theirs.
Unofficial of Stockport.
SGC Gents Comps, and it's been around for years. It is run by mainly one person, but also it's probably influenced by a few others as well. There's a certain group. Yeah. And they always post stuff, sometimes a bit careless on it, but then they post a lot of great stuff. Stuff about comps. They're quite consistent on what they do. The weather reports, all this kind of stuff.
Wow, weather reports as well.
But one that stuck out.
I need to have a look. Is this on Twitter?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
It's been deleted now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Oh, wow. This is going to be
No, it's not. It's not really. It's not dramatic. I think just the backlash. I think because it's had a few complaints over the years. They finally said, let's just delete this page. Delete it.
Right. Okay.
But what's happened was they always post the results, the twos, the winners.
Yep.
And it said congratulations to this person for coming first place. But they came first place when in reality they came third. And then underneath it said, it just shows how important it is to show up a presentation. So these first and second didn't show up to the presentation. And so third place came first. So how bad is that? Like, I get it. Like being there, if you can't make it, you can't make it. And people are busy lives.
But usually you put in your apologies, don't you? So
and most have.
Yeah.
But it's part of it. Their tradition to have presentation, and it's great. Everyone's in suits. They get hammered and have a good time every week. But so these two didn't show for it. They gave it third place, and what a good point that was made was it wasn't a major. It wasn't something serious where they'd have to be there. It was like a 4-ball better ball.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and they've given the prize to third place.
Wow.
So this was posted out there. And do you know that secret club pro that we talked about?
Yeah.
He quote tweeted it.
Oh no.
And put this is the joke, I can't remember his exact words.
Why have I...
Basically just gave it a little dig.
Yeah.
And then from there, it went out on the golf world, and then Rick saw it, and Rick made a quick video on his podcast about it.
Oh.
But yeah, that's what they do. You know, if you don't show presentation, you've not got a good excuse. You will lose your spot on the leaderboard.
Wow,
and lose your prize.
But if all the members know that, then they, that's the crack.
Like, you want to be a member there, don't you? So you can't make it every time.
Well, no.
And
wow.
I don't know, but yeah, that was a drama.
Wow.
It was
that is drama.
Yeah.
I had no idea about that. That one must have slipped by me.
We're gonna play there.
We are going to get back to the point. We are going to play there.
It's a cracking goal.
Yeah.
Great condition. And
I've got
show you how it's done.
I've probably got an extra shot on you now as well.
Are you going to film anything of it?
Oh yeah. We're going to, we'll record a pod after the round, and we'll also film it and start our YouTube channel.
YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Here we go.
There we go.
Gonna show your beautiful face.
Haggard Hero. Here we go.
Haggard Hero. Here we go.
Yep. YouTube podcasting.
It's going to be the home of tops, fins, chunks, shanks, the whole lot.
Home of Top Golf.
And then every now and then we might get one in.
Well, you never know. Maybe a birdie from time to time.
That'd be nice.
That would be good. Luke, it's been a pleasure.
It has indeed. Yeah, thank you, sir.
I hope you enjoyed the new mics.
I did. Lovely.
That's great.
Really happy.
We'll see you on the next one.
You shall. See you then.
Thanks very much.